Everyone knows how to look up eBay sold listings, but what if we need a little bit more information? Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? My name's Sebastian. This is Reseller Junkie. If you're new here, my wife and I, we sell used stuff online and we teach others how to do it. What we're talking about today is how to do more in-depth market research using eBay's tool Terapeak. We all know how to look up sold listings. It's not a big deal. That's great, but it doesn't really help us that much. It doesn't give us enough data, nor does it present it in a way that is actually easy to read. In the intro of this video, you saw this torch. The reason you saw this torch is because that's what we're gonna look up today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pretend that we're gonna create a torch ourselves. So I wanna invent or buy a torch wholesale from a contact that I found, and I wanna see if it is worth my time to resell online. Let's just jump into the screen. Now, what you're gonna need here is you're gonna need access to Terapeak, okay? So Terapeak product research. If you don't have access to this, you'll either have to pay for it, you'll have to use someone else's account, but store membership accounts starting after like the starter kit do come with Terapeak, so you should have access to this. Now, going into here, we can just search for our product. Let's call this a chef torch, okay? We're gonna just keep this real simple. You can call this a blowtorch, you can call this a bunch of different things, but chef torch is a little bit more specific for this actual item. If you type in blowtorch, you'll get like big old like garage type torches and things like that, so it won't help us in this situation. Now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna scroll down. Now here it's toggled onto active. We're gonna toggle sold because that's what we're really interested in. Now this is a year's worth of data right there. We can see the average sold price, $15.40. The range, I wouldn't worry too much about this because that's nonsense. Average shipping, $7.43, but look at this. Free shipping is 93%. Right there, we've learned so much about our competition, and it tells you exactly where you need to be successful with this product, okay? We see that there's 2,600 of these sold in the past year from 500 sellers, and they've garnered over $40,000 with just these items. Now, starting at the top seller here, you can see he's sold 266 of these, and his total sales are $3,700. But look at this, his average sold price is under $14 with free shipping. That's pretty bad. Now, this is a really basic generic torch. It looks really junky, honestly. Like it does not look like a great torch. It is by no means like something like this, or like this is a nicer branded torch. It's well made, and this is just garbage what this guy is selling. It's probably most likely the manufacturer or someone really close to the manufacturer selling this for that cheap of a price, because man, there is not a lot of money left in that after shipping and all that good stuff. That kind of tells you that if you do decide to create a torch like this, you need to market it in a different way, because you have all these cheap Chinese sellers just selling garbage, right? If you try to order these from AliExpress from China and order 1 million of these and think that you're gonna make money and beat the Chinese sellers, it doesn't work like that, honey. It really does not work like that. The Chinese sellers, they have it locked down for a reason, is because they make these products. You can't beat the manufacturer. It doesn't work like that. You need to become the manufacturer, and you need to understand what the market wants. Does the market want a purple torch with 2 torches shooting out of it? Maybe they want 6 torches shooting out of it, and they want this bedazzled in gold. You don't know, you have to do the research, but at least this shows you what like the basic generic run-of-the-mill ones do sell for. We see all that information, and that's great. We can go back up here and toggle active and actually see what is going on. You can again see that 43% of these listings are promoted. That's a big deal. I mean, 43% of your competition is promoting their listings. So that immediately also tells me that when I do create my torch, I need to pay for promoted and ads, right? It would make sense at that point because my competition's doing it. We can dive in here for hours. We can go down used items. We can just go down so many rabbit holes here, but we're not gonna do that. This video is just intended to be a short little thing to show you guys the power of eBay's Terapeak tool, and to maybe think a little bit differently when it comes to sourcing items. So again, it goes back to the, like, what if I'm scrolling on Facebook and I do see someone liquidating a whole pallet of 1,000 of these? Maybe they're a good deal, maybe they're like $5 a piece, and I think, oh yeah, I'm gonna, shoot to the moon and sell each one of these for $30. Hopping on here, you can clearly see that that's not the case. You're gonna struggle to sell them for $14. Right there, you have just proven your point that that would not be a good business decision. And it only took seconds. It literally took seconds to find this information out. I hope this was helpful. If it was, make sure you like and subscribe if you want more more tips like this. It really does help our small channel grow. If you want to follow us on Instagram, it's ResellerJunkie_. And then if you want our free starter kit to reselling online, make sure you check the link in the description below. Until next time, cheers.